Welcome back. So, what did we decide to do? Is yeah, wanted on Footfall, wasn't it? Help Jae, I'm still not 100% on how I'm pronouncing that there. Recover the cargo from the secret warehouse, the entrance of which is located in the northeastern part of the Shadow Quarters. So, let's head on back to Footfall. There we go. Also, for those of you following along at the moment, yes, we have changed the thumbnail. I decided to go with purple rather than the green we were having. Just, I don't know, it just felt more correct. Yeah. So Shadow Quarters, that's what we were after, wasn't it? You know, I'm fair. Like, Argenta is the one I'm sort of like leaning towards taking out, if anything. Let's bring Pascal along because their level is at 12. So I imagine either they've got a lot of XP to catch up on, or we're going to be doing a lot of leveling up with Pascal, because we do need to do that when we arrive on Footfall. I did get myself another cup of tea in between the parts as well. I only took about, what, two weeks to have it this time? This time, it wasn't cutting down trees that caused the issue. It was being offered new trees. Yeah, neighbor was like, I've got some trees, some bulk trees in my order. I was going to throw them away. Or do you want them? And I was like, oh, I do need some new trees to replace the ones that were rotting. It's like, go on then. But obviously, as a result, I had to plant them, water them and stuff. We're not talking like massive trees, by the way. We're talking saplings, just so you know. But they will be full-blown trees in future. Anyway, let's see about the leveling up then. So, 1 rank's available on the Grand Strategist. So, what we got then? So, obviously, like I said, we'll go with the thumbs up. So, Killzone Stratagem. I mean, I like it just because Killzone. I did like that series. Killzone, we could do that on the channel. It is futuristic. It is sci-fi. Anyway, the Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactic areas. For 1 round, all enemies in the area are forced to reroll successfully dodge and parry tests against all attacks. Huh. Any enemies that suffer damage and are left with less than 16 wounds immediately die? Let me reread that again, because it's like, hold on, this seems kind of powerful. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactic areas. So, yeah, the areas we're putting down. For 1 round, all enemies in that area, so just 1 round, are forced to reroll successful dodge and parry tests against all attacks. So anything we do on the attack. Okay. Any enemies that suffer damage and are left with less than 16 wounds immediately die. It's only 16 though. I'm thinking we're getting to enemies that are like hundreds of wounds. It's like, potentially though. Potentially that's the one I'm going for. Overwhelming Stratagem. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactic areas. For 1 round, all attacks by allies in the area inflict the overwhelmed effect of any enemy that fails a willpower resistance test. Overwhelmed. So, the creature suffers 21 ballistic skill, minus 25% rate of fire, and 13 weapon skill, minus. Additionally, melee creatures have their MP reduced by 3. Ooh. Like, the MP being reduced, that feels good. It slows them down, doesn't it? And ranged creatures try to get behind cover. A creature counts as a melee creature if it has at least 1 melee weapon, and this additional effect does not work on some stronger enemies. It's like, if that was like worked on all the enemies, I'd be like, you know, that's the one I'd go with. It's like, okay. So, Stronghold Stratagem. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactic areas here. For 1 round, all allies in the area gain plus 7% armor, cannot be over-penetrated, gain immunity to the prone effect, and gain plus 2 deflection against area attacks. Additionally, they do not suffer injuries for receiving damage. That's the one for me. That's the one. Having that much defense, like if we're up against a big enemy and it's like, I need a moment here to just hold on. Like maybe it's like 1 turn, I just need to hold on, and I can fight back. And it's like, that would be where Stronghold comes in. So, yeah. It seems too good to me to pass up. Okay, what are we looking at here? So we got Inspire. The target gains plus 5% damage and 5 additional damage for every stack of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has, but the Master Tactician loses half their tactical... This effect stacks and lasts until the end of combat. If the target uses Heroic Act before the beginning of Master Tactician's next turn, they gain plus 25 momentum. The target ally on Master Tactician gains plus 1 resolve. Oh wow, it's a resolve. For every stacks of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has. But the Master Tactician loses half of their stacks. Until the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn, the Master Tactician gains stacks of tactical advantage equal to 25% of momentum the target gains instead of 20%. I'm feeling that because of the resolve. The target let me remind myself on resolve, so I'm thinking it is what it is. Resolve influences how efficient and how long characters can fight in the battle. It determines the amount of momentum gained at the beginning of each turn. Yeah. It's like, I want to say willpower, but willpower is a different thing. It's like the drive of the person, the drive of the character is how I envisioned it in my head. I was like, wait, is that the one I'm thinking? Anyway, the targets gain plus 2 temporary wounds, plus 1 additional temporary wound for every 2 stacks of Master Tactician. Linchpin. It's gotta be Linchpin. Gotta be Linchpin. Right, what have you got, Cabela? Death Whisper. Ooh. It's a whisper of death. The assassins make an attack. The assassin makes an attack that does not count toward the limit of attacks per turn. Does not block the assassin's movement, but deals only 25% of the assassin's usual damage. Okay. If the attack is successful, the target suffers the hemorrhaging effect. Hemorrhage. At the beginning of each of the target's turns, they will suffer 8 rendering damage and ignores armor and deflection. Ooh. Anyway, Elusive Shadow. For 1 round, the assassin becomes the lowest priority target for enemy attacks and gains the elusive effect. It's not really been an issue, I'd say, so no. I can see how that would happen, but we've got like tanky characters around, so I feel that would be okay. Anyway, poised to strike. The assassin makes an enemy suffer minus 10% armor and 2 deflection until the end of the assassin's turn. If there's only 1 enemy adjacent to them, the assassin also gains plus 10% dodge. If there are no enemies adjacent to the assassin, they gain plus dodge reduction. Death Whisper. It's like, it was obvious from like the 3 there. You gotta go Death Whisper, like, come on. Okay, Bulwark here for Abelard. Until the start of the next turn, the Vanguard gains damage deflection against ranged attacks equal to the number of stacks of unyielding beacon on the Vanguard. Additionally, the Vanguard becomes immune to push and forced movement effects. Yeah. Defensive stance. The Vanguard gains calculation parry until their next turn. Whenever the Vanguard parries an enemy's attack, they immediately make an attack of opportunity with a 20 penalty to weapon skill against the enemy. Still feeling Bulwark, but you know, I'm kind of interested in this provocation. To be honest. Just thinking like with the Cabela stuff, and having a tanky character, provocation feels like taunt, in a way. The Vanguard forces an enemy in their melee range to immediately attack the Vanguard. All of the Vanguard's allies who are wielding melee weapons and adjacent to the enemy make an attack of an opportunity. Ooh. It's like they make an attack of an opportunity. Not they get it or anything. They just like... Ooh, because then it's like, if you've got Cabela... I think about this, right? So, based on how this reads to me, so we got Abelard next to an enemy. Provocation, boom. The enemy then attacks Abelard. Abelard can take the damage. But as a result, Cabela's next to the enemy as well. And they make an attack of opportunity. Which then could potentially do enough damage from Cabela to potentially kill it. And then does she get a stack? Can't remember what the stacks are called. You know which stacks I'm referring to though. Like, It's that case of like, it's not one of the thumbs, but it's like, when I think about combining it with the other characters, it's like, hold on. So we've got the resolve kind of going on here with Heinrichs. Like these two together, you and you together. Yeah, you know, I'm doing my part. I'm going with that just because of its name. If no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, the first... maybe not. It's like, Because what archetype are you? What like, do you count as... like Vanguard? Yeah, you're Vanguard as well. It's like, yeah. Can't be doing that, can't be doing that. No heresy. Imperial World characters gain plus 10% crit and plus 10% armor against Xenos or demonic creatures. Their allies gain half the bonuses of no heresy. Yeah, seems good to me. Like, yeah. Just good all round in my head. Alright. So. Again, that provocation coming in, but it's like, Because you gotta think, again, it's like, if this is a thing we can have, if that's working the way I think with how it could work with Cabela could get 2 attacks off these guys doing provocation if they're next to the same enemy. I'm gonna go with that logic. If it's wrong, it's wrong, but you can at least understand where I'm thinking there, at least, you know. It may be thinking wrong, but at least you get where I'm coming from if I'm reading it right, which, again, I could be reading it wrong. Critical hits scored by anyone within the Psyker's line of sight increase the Psyker's critical damage by... Ooh, just crit hit chance up by 5%. We'll have that. Right, Pascal, mate. You got a lot to sort out here. Just go with that. Exposed weakness also reduces toughness and willpower. Boop. Perception. Boop. Oh, we got another one, have we? Weapon skill. We'll go weapon skill on you. Persistence of the Forge. Forge world characters gain a stacking bonus of 10% to hit chance and dodge reduction. I mean, that seems good to me just straight away. Okay. Yeah, let's go dismantling attack. Okay, so you're only level 15, or do I get to pick now? Because what did I go with you? It was Grand Strategist. Because maybe we'll go a bit different here. Let's go Executioner. So, Force Repentance. Whenever the Executioner inflicts a damage over time effect on a target, which is already suffering from an effect of the same type, which is possible, the target immediately suffers an additional instance of damage from the initial effect. All damage over time effects on this target have their level increased by +3. This bonus stacks. Okay, the Executor's melee attacks inflict 6 levels of bleeding on all targets hit. So, does that count? Like, the melee stuff. Like, can I change that? It's like, maybe Bounty Hunter would be a better... It's like, It's that sort of thing. It's like, I still want you to be from, like... Wait, could I have... No, it's like thinking about it. Like, hold on. Can I have, like, 7... Like, can these overlap? These combat areas? Let's find out. Let's find out. And then we'll have the kill zone one here. Let's find out. Let's find out. It's like, hold on. It was the melee range. We're like, Pascal, it's like, ooh, I'm not liking that. Right, so where are we going? What are we doing? Warehouse, it's got to be there is where we're wanting. So, yeah, about there. Gotta wait for my guys to arrive. If only we had some elevator music. Look at the size of that rat there. Oh, hello. What's what? Small nook. Right into the warehouse. Eventually we'll get around to doing Mass Effect again, by the way. That's the elevator music from Mass Effect, in case you're wondering. That's the one song out of everything that's stuck in my head the most. Ooh, core. There's Jae. Treat him here, what a joy. To see you, follow me, please. And they've run off. I guess we follow.
Lord Captain, do you think this enterprise is wise? I wouldn't be surprised if this all turns out to be a trap.
I concur with Master Viserion. This place reminds me of the maintenance modules on Urak 5. All the colors are so grubby.
Oh my. Container is airtight. Alright. Yes, can I help you? Okay. Now, what we're meant to be doing here? Like, I expected like introductions to like what we're doing, so I'm assuming we're going over here. Let's check the. Yeah, we're trying to help recover the cargo, but I expected more of a lead-in. So okay. There we go. Right, so let's prepare for battle. Let's put you there. Okay. Cassia. Let's get you there, actually. Bella will get you very far up. Why can I not go there? Is it because of the cover or something? We'll go there just to be a little bit safe. Abelard. We'll go there. Heinrichs. Go there. Pascal. Go there, please. Right, start the battle. Okay, let's see. Front line. Aren't there, really? The back line. Kind of want it on yourself, just to be sure. And the rear. It's like, yes, alright, so, stronghold. Let's throw that in there. Okay, is there any way to see, like, what the area does, sort of thing? Okay, so, let's get a little bit of damage going on you, actually. That Servitor's the one that's got the most health there. And a bandit. Okay. Right. What's this again? Joint analysis. Right. Pascal. Right, so again, I want to see if, like, can they overlap? It's just moved it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Like, so if I use this, like, does it override anything else? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So what are you at? You're at is it 10 exploits you're at? Yes, 10 exploits. So if we got rid of that, should be quite good, actually. Okay. Oh, I was hoping it would actually have told me, like, the amount, but no. No. Okay, what we got? Machine Spirit Banishment reduces damage dealt. I think that's a good idea on you. Lovely. What else can we throw out? Didn't want to do that. Oh, it's because it's gone. Ooh, damn.
Hold on.
Just trying to stay away from the barrels and stuff. Yeah, the barrels are the thing I was trying to stay away from. Right, indeed. Didn't realize there was a barrel down there, actually. Okay, Cabela. Oh, so we got it on second weapon as well? You got 13, so how much can we do with that? I was gonna say, like... Wait, does that not count? Like, you didn't do that much damage. I was hoping for more.
As the tenants demand, my blade whispers your name.
Barely anything on that one. A shame. That went well. Okay. No.
I'm here, maggot.
I know you're here. Pop it. Pascal, let's have a little play here.
An offering of blood.
It's like, I feel like that was worth it. I feel like that was worth it. If anyone can... yeah. Okay, so we want to kind of move our front line to over here, really. Let's put it there.
Out of my way!
Out of my way!
Time to slaughter someone.
Okay, what? I want Cabela around like one of these enemies so I can test my idea with provocation. Can we charge somewhere? I feel like we're being blocked at the moment. Good, good. Good, good. Should have maybe done that first, actually. Yeah, let's get that.
Scared yet? This'll leave a scar.
Cassia. Let's see about. Extra turn over there, please. So I need to get somewhere. See a problem. I need to do quite a significant amount of damage to someone. It's like, I really wish the damage was a bit more for that, but you know. Okay, Cassia. Is anyone actually still around there? Like, no. Let's... Oh, I was hoping I could hit that. Maybe I can if I move. Gotta be careful with that. I didn't notice the ones near me. Like, why did I not take that in? Very, very bad. Is she just going over, like, the stuff there? do want to shoot that barrel.
Battlefields are always
Hopefully.
drowned in scarlet.
Oh, didn't get that one. Press the advantage.
High momentum.
Okay, so wait. We'll go here again. The warrior immediately restores all AP and MP. We'll hold on to that. Go there. Yes. Yeah! So did she get a debuff? Well, not debuff, but a buff. Death from above. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! Oh ho! Oh, hello. And let's go there. Like that. Okay, so let's now... Come here, I don't think we can charge up to you, really. No. I was hoping like being behind would have done a bit more damage, but... No. 70, 54. Let's put you there and then do a hit. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Here we go.
At least we know that Cabela thing can work now.
Vengeance will be swift.
I've been stunned. I've been stunned again.
Let's get to it.
I know you're here. I don't know why that's in my head. Yeah, we gotta be careful with that though. Kind of wanna. Main range of that. I don't think I am there.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
I didn't go as big as I hoped. And I just realized I went next to another one. Why did I go there of all places? You fool. Go with that. Alright, Pascal. Probably just move up a little bit. Just give him a little bit of a buff. Let's see about moving the back line a little bit as well. Okay. Next to that barrel, lovely. No, Cabela, careful.
Let's get to it.
It's okay. I want to move away with Seth and then explode that barrel. No, why did you do that? I was saving that for Cabela.
Show me what you've got.
I would have, but you ended up destroying what I was doing. Oh.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
You say that as you run through like poison and stuff.
Fair.
You shot the barrel, which is what I was trying to do. They're ruining all my plans, they really are. So we're gonna get out of this toxin thing though, really, haven't we?
Naturally.
Naturally. And there's not really anyone around. We need Cabela next to you for that plan to work with Cabela. It's like, it's the plan's there. The plan's there. That was me big. Gonna do me big one? No. That's the thing. That big one's just, it's very nice. It uses a lot. But I think we can take you out though. Bosh. And I could have used that, couldn't I? Ain't got enough. Right, yeah. Well, let's do it here. This weapon's amazing. Bonk! It's like, right, mate. Bonk. On him. Ow! Ooh. Ooh. So good! Cassia. Thank you. I need to get... Yeah, no, I don't want to look at that. I want to go there. And then there. Alright, so if I use how many 2 AP, if I use Reckless, no, I ain't got enough to do that. Alright. Damn. So good. Okay. I mean, would that finish you off, actually? Boom! What a mess. Thank the throne we didn't come here with just the 3 of us. Shut up and get moving, Core. We need to open the passage into the tunnels and let our guys in. Jae, on your signal. Where's Jae? If these ashmags dared to touch something from the cargo... 2, 3, 5. Thank the exalted one. These ashmags didn't have time to make off with anything yet. Give me 2 minutes, Shireen. I'll send the coordinates to my loyal crew, who will deliver my property somewhere safe. And done. We're good. Now how about we relocate to a more pleasant and private space to discuss the details of our deal, specifically payment for your efforts? I hope your vaulted wisdom is worth all this trouble. Jae opens her mouth to reply when you hear the sound of many footsteps behind you. Uh-oh. Stop right there! In the name of the Liege! Your Excellency, please forgive my vehemence, most noble Seth. I never expected to encounter such eminent persons in this corner of Footfall. I am Vladimir Tukara's personal agent. I came here to remove from criminal circulation a shipment, the distribution of which is banned in the lands of Footfall. Horrendous xeno-heresy that he has been fraudulently delivered to a bastion of the Holy Imperium. I do not doubt for a moment, most noble Seth, that your presence here is merely a misunderstanding brought about by another's manipulations. Okay, so... Jae, the owner of this cargo, is presently under my protection, under a rogue trader's protection. Tell your master that he should think twice before crossing her from now on. And don't forget to tell him that I'm not mad, but I will be collecting the debt. Sometime. Oh my. I wish I could see Vladimir's face when he finds out he almost stepped on the toes of one of the most powerful people in the expanse. Listen, Seth. I'm genuinely sorry about this confusion. Vladim and I have had our difficulties, but I never thought he'd want to clean me out and do away with me in some dark corner. At least not so soon. If you hadn't agreed to our deal, Shireen, my gang and I would already be floating in orbit around one of Footfall's asteroids. Did I execute? No. Yeah, it's very much like, tell me about your business on Footfall, the truth of it, and don't leave anything out. Alright then. This isn't my first year in the Expanse. It's not my first year in the business either. I've sat at the negotiation table with all sorts, not just loot hunters or smugglers either, but with Xenos, ones intelligent enough to believe the mutual benefit was a better outcome of our meeting the mutual destruction. Oh, the greater good. Yeah. I know what the Exlisarchy has to say about this. I don't know. But speak from the bottom of my heart. I know where the line is between an ordinary deal and the betrayal of humanity, and I'd never cross it. Religious body of the Imperium, but yeah, how do you say it? It's like Excelisarchy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you'd say it. Let me know. How do you say that? So I'm sure that's come up somewhere. Like someone must have said it officially at some point. A principled rogue can think on her feet and is not afraid of inhumans. I like you more and more, Jae. There are no chance encounters when you are loved by the Exalted One. I like you more and more too, Shireen. She winks and flashes a captivating smile. A rogue trader could use some of your talents and connections, Jae. I would like to see you in my retinue. Exalted One bless you and your dynasty. I wouldn't say no to marking the occasion properly. It's not every day you embark on a brilliant new business partnership. Dominus Seth. If it is indeed your wish to let this heretic into your retinue, then allow me to carve a vow of service into her tongue. Let the pain prevent her from uttering words of deceit and remind her of obedience. Like, okay. Don't even think about it, you crazed Kashka. Unless you want me to add a few bits of lead to the metal adornments on that sulky mug of yours. Alright, you two, chill. You sully the Von Valancius name by inviting people like her into your retinue. Lord Captain, the decision is yours, but do not be surprised if unsavory rumors start to spread on Footfall. Either way, I'm entirely willing to join your retinue. From now on, my knowledge and experience are entirely at your disposal. Profifecta! Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. If you're interested in a rather lucrative offer, one that can give the Von Valancius Protectorate a leg up, I'd say now isn't the time to be thinking about such things. But once we get back to your ship, perhaps you should spare me a minute, Shireen? Oh. It's like, boom. Goodbye, Pascal. Right, so a lucrative opportunity. Alright, so, So we got Grand Strategist with me, haven't we? Got Master Tactician, because we got Vanguards. We got 2 Vanguards. No, we don't need 3, but Master Tactician? Maybe a bit different. The Master Tactician gains +1 stack of tactical advantage per 5 momentum gained by the Master Tactician on or their allies. The Master Tactician begins combat with a number of tactical advantage stacks equal to their fill bonus. What's this then? Press the advantage. The Master Tactician empowers the next attack to deal +4% additional damage for every stack of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has. Loses half of the stacks of tactical advantage rounded up. Inspire. Target gains +5 damage and 5 additional damage for every stacks of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has. It's like, because it is that case of like, you've got the Master Tactician here, it's like, yes. Maybe we could go another Vanguard. Because I'm thinking like, now we got over here this aspect, and I feel like that can really work well with Cabela. If we stick these 4 together in a group, if she can get provocation as well, we've seen how well it can actually work. The amount of stuff we can get done with Cabela, it's like, oh, it's so tempting. Go for it. I mean, it can always drop out Abelard and stuff, so it's like provocation. We'll see how well it works. Yep, we go with that. Okay. Alright, so... Stay out of that stuff! Just get out of it! Jeez, journal. I'm thinking... What we'll do here, then, is we'll end this part here, and in the next part, we'll head back onto the ship and speak to Jae
stand in my way.
and see what happens there. Like, I like how it points out, like, Pascal's over there. It's like, Pascal's gone. Pascal's gone, game. Like, they're not there anymore. It's like, no, they're gone. They're gone. So, yeah, we shall see you in the next part, back on the ship. Fare thee well. For now.